for Sinamani. I'm the Global Trade Engagement Director at Vita Grains and the founder of a private marketplace called Mothers of Africa Mobile So-called. Today, I get to present to you the Zambia food prices for the week ending 2nd May 2025 in comparison to the week ending 12 April 2025. We had shared a previous review, and again for the Zambia market, we've had challenges in finding the prices, but we are doing the best that we can to provide you the information that whenever we have access to. So the exchange rate for the US dollar to the Zambia Kwacha was 27.9 for Zimbabwe Kwacha in 2nd May 2025. While for April 2025, the US dollar against the Kwacha was 28.475. So let's get started. The first prices we will be sharing will be the beans prices for the week ending 2nd May 2025 in comparison with April 2025. Again, we've given the price comparison and the exchange rate for then. And when we look at the Zambia beans prices for the Copper Belt region in that area, we can see the Kabarima beans, the wholesale prices dropped by 10 kwacha. There was a price difference of minus 12.5%, while the retail price dropped by 10 kwacha. There's a price difference of a dip of 11.8%. The Kabulangeti beans, the wholesale and the retail price dropped by the same margin of 10 kwacha, but the percentage dip with the wholesale price was a minus 12.5% for the wholesale price and minus 11.8% for the retail price. The price of sugar beans, the wholesale and the retail prices followed a similar drop with that of the Kabarima beans and the Kabulangeti beans, while the price of the mixed beans surprisingly increased by 5 kwacha, with both the wholesale and the retail prices increasing by 8.3% for the wholesale price and 7.7% for the retail price, respectively. The next prices that we are going to be looking at will be the chicken prices, again for the week ending 2nd May 2025 in comparison with the price that we had reported earlier on 12th April 2025, and this is what we have to report. The chicken wholesale and the retail prices remained the same, except for the Gomora Chicken, whose wholesale price increased by 30 kwacha, which was a 17.6%, while the Sasso Chicken, whose wholesale dropped by 20 kwacha to minus 16.7%. The retail price dropped by 60 kwacha. That was a 33.3% change in price. All the other prices remained the same. As you can see for the broiler chicken, the duck, we've also reported the egg prices also remained the same. The guinea fowl, the prices remained the same. The layer chicken, the prices remained the same. The turkey and the village chicken prices also remained the same. The next prices that we are going to be looking at will be the fish prices for the week ending 2nd May 2025. Again, the price comparison will be against that of 12th April 2025. Okay, and again, we have given you our WhatsApp channel for the Zambia food prices, which we continue to update regularly. So when we look at the fish prices, we can say the prices remained the same, except for the Namibian Thompson fish, the 20 kilogram, whose wholesale price dropped by 12.26 kwacha per kilogram. It wasn't per kilogram, but that was a price difference, which was a dip of minus 1.9%. And the retail price dropped by 19.53 kwacha, which was a price drop of minus 1.9%. The Namibian Thompson fish, the 30-kilogram package, the wholesale price increased by 448.23 kwacha, and that was a 31.5% increase, while the retail price increased by 418.15 kwacha, that was at 27.2%. The next prices that we're going to be looking at is the Zambia bread flour prices. Again, we're comparing 2nd May 2025 to those of April 12, 2025. And we looked at the price again, we can see that there was a drop of 95.06 kwacha. That was for the 25-kilogram bag. There was a wholesale price change of a drop of 15.9%. When we look at the price of the retail price, the price difference was a drop of 47.72, which was a minus 7.9% price difference in comparison to the sector of April 2025. Next, we are going to be reporting on the Zambia food prices for the week ending 2nd May 2025 in comparison to 12th May 2025. When we look at the prices, we can see the prices of the local oranges remained the same, both the wholesale and the retail price. There was no price difference. However, when we look at the lemon prices, the wholesale price increased by 150 kwacha, which was a 75% increase, while the retail also increased by 150 kwacha, which was a 60% increase. The prices of watermelon remained unchanged, while the retail price dropped by 10 kwacha, which was a dip of 12.5% drop. Next, we will be looking at the Zambia livestock prices for the week ending 2nd May 2025 in comparison to 12th April 2025. The livestock prices remained unchanged. Next, we will be looking at the maize prices for the week ending 2nd May, again in comparison to those of 12th May 2025, which we had reported. And we're happy to report that the popcorn prices remained the same for both the wholesale and the retail prices, except for the orange popcorn, whose wholesale price dropped by 5 kwacha, which was a minus 1.8% drop, while the retail price dropped by 8.83 kwacha, which was a minus 1.88%. The South Africa maize meal wholesale price dropped by 7.76 kwacha, a minus 44.44% drop, while the retail price dropped by 400 kwacha, a drop of 40%. Next, we are going to be looking at the meat prices, and again, we are doing a comparison for the week ending 2nd May 2025 in comparison to 12th April 2025. We have given you the US kwacha foreign exchange rate. And again, if you look at the meat prices, we show that there was no change both in the wholesale and the retail price of the meat. And this is the beef and the game meats. There were no changes in the price of those two products. Next, we are going to be reporting on the Zambian nuts prices. We are doing a price comparison for the week ending May 2nd versus that of April 2025. And again, we are reporting that the Bambara nuts, the wholesale and the retail price dropped by 400 kwacha, which was a minus 4.44%, and a minus 40% change in the wholesale and the retail price, respectively. Fresh groundnuts, the 25-kilogram bag price increased by 50 kwacha, both the wholesale and the retail price. For the wholesale, the price increase was 25%, while the retail increase was 20%. Fresh, fresh groundnuts, 50 kg bag, the prices increased by 50 kwacha, both for the wholesale and the retail, which was a 12.5% increase for the wholesale and an 11.11% increase for the retail price. There was no changes in the price of the Congolese red-shelled groundnuts. The Congolese white-shelled groundnuts, both the wholesale and the retail prices decreased by 15 kwacha, which was 16.75% for the wholesale and 15.79% drop for the retail price. The Tanzania white-shelled groundnuts wholesale price and retail price dropped by 10 kwacha for each, and that was a 10% decrease in the wholesale price and a minus 9.09% drop in the retail price. Next, we are going to be looking at the rice prices for 2nd May 2025 in comparison to 12th April 2025. We've given you the exchange rate, and as you can see for the Kampunta rice, there was no difference both for the wholesale price and the retail price. The Nakonde rice, there was a price change of 10 kwacha, which was a 14.29% increase, and the same 10 kwacha also was reflected in the retail price, resulting in a 13.33% increase in the retail price. Next, we will be looking at the Zambia roots and tuber prices for 2nd May versus 12th April 2025. We've given you the Kwacha US dollar exchange rate. And again, looking at those prices, we can say the wholesale and the retail prices for dry cassava, Irish potato, and the 50-kilogram bag of sweet potato remained the same, except the 25-kilogram bag of sweet potato, the wholesale price decreased by 50 kwacha, which was a minus 25% drop, while the retail price dropped by 30 kwacha, which was a minus 13.04% drop. Next, we are going to be reporting on the Zambia prices, spices, and that is we're comparing 2nd May 2025 against 12th April 2025. We have bundled the salt and the sugar in this category, and we are happy to report that the price of garlic, ginger, and most varieties of a chili remained unchanged for both the wholesale and the retail prices, except for chili mbusi, the wholesale and the retail price is increased by 50 kwacha for both the wholesale and the retail price, which was a 25% increase on the wholesale price and a 20% increase on the retail price. The Botswana salt, the 50-kilogram bag decreased by 4.82 kwacha, which was a minus 1.88% on the wholesale price, and 4.98 kwacha decrease on the retail price, which was also a 1.88% on the retail price. The changes were most likely because of the difference between the US to the Kwacha exchange rate when we compare May 2nd, 2025 versus 12 April 2025. The exchange rate as of May 2nd was 27.94 Zambian Kwacha to the $1. And when we look at the April 2025, the exchange rate was 28.47 Kwacha against the US dollars. When we look at the price of sugar, the price of sugar dropped by 26.21 Kwacha, which again was a minus 1.88% on the wholesale price, and a drop of 28.36 Kwacha, again, which was a minus 1.88% on the retail price. Again, when we look at the percentage drops in both the sugar and the salt, you can see there's a similarity, and the Botswana salt, which is also a confirmation that that price change may have been a result of the foreign exchange between the US dollar and the Zambian kwacha. Next, we are going to be reporting on the vegetable prices for Zambia. And again, this is for the Copper Belt region, 2nd May 2025 against 12 April 2025. We are happy to report that the wholesale and retail prices of cabbage, white onion, the 12 kilograms, 30 kilograms, and 75 kilogram bag, and the red onion, the 12 kilogram, the 30 kilogram, and the 50 kilogram bags remained unchanged. For cucumbers, the 75 kilogram bag, whose wholesale price increased by 300 kwacha, which was a 42.86%, and the retail price increased by 700 kwacha, which was an 87.5%. The price of the eggplant, the 75 kg price, increased by 50 kwacha, which was 33.33%, and the retail price increased by 50 kwacha, which was a 25% increase. The green pepper, the 50 kilogram bag wholesale and retail price both increased by 150 kwacha, which is a 75% increase in the wholesale price and a 60% increase in the retail price. Okra, the 25 kilogram bag, the wholesale price increased by 50 kwacha, which is a 50% increase, and the retail price increased by 30 kwacha, which was a 17.65% increase. The red onion 75 kilogram bag, the wholesale price remained the same, while the retail price increased by 500 kwacha, which was a 45.45% increase. A box of tomato, the wholesale price increased by 50 kwacha, which was a 25% increase in the wholesale price in comparison to our retail price increase of 100 kwacha when we compare April 12, 2025 versus 2nd May 2025, and we can see that the retail price increase of 100 kwacha was an increase of 40%. The wholesale price of eggplant was the 25 kilogram remained unchanged, while the retail price decreased by 20 kwacha, which was a 16.67 decrease. Finally, we are going to be looking at the Zambia warm prices. We're comparing 2nd May versus 12 April 2025. And we are happy to report that the prices of the worms remained unchanged for both the wholesale and the retail price again. Again, we would like to encourage you to just join our Zambia Food Price channel, where we are committed to looking at the Zambian market prices for the Copper Belt region, and we will be communicating and sharing this information whenever we can. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me, and God bless you.